Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be bringing you a review today of the Bul Armory EDC Pro. This thing is absolutely amazing, guys. This is the Pro model, so it is ported with the V8s at the top. This is not the configuration it comes in. I received this about 2 to 3 months ago, and it comes with the PVD coating from Bul. I sent it out and got this finish on it, done by Alice Customs Modern Warriors. This finish is called Northern Lights. So depending on the lighting, the color changes a bit. For me, this was a necessary thing. Even though I love the Bul, I think the finish, for me anyways, it wasn't the best. But this gun offers so much, guys, at this price point that I think this is, if you're looking at getting into a 2011, or if you're looking at, let's say, a Staccato, you should look at this, okay? So the Staccato C versus this is not the same ballpark at all. This outperforms it, in my opinion, by miles. It's crazy what they do. This trigger's insane. We got a trigger gauge here for you guys. We're going to show you guys what it's breaking at. And like I said, this has a lot of rounds through it already, so it has about 2,000 to 3,000 rounds through it, if not more. And that's 4 pounds. We'll do it again for you guys here. Just under 4. One more. And it really just depends where you grab it from. Right down the center. That's 3.5. One more just because there's a big difference there. And 3.5 again. So I would say we're right at like 3.7. And look at this, guys. I mean, you could do it with your pinky. It's unbelievable. The fit and finish of this gun is ridiculous. The tolerances are super tight. So we're going to get a couple shots out for you guys and show you guys how this thing runs. For the rest of the video, it's going to have this attached underneath the Picatinny rail. I don't have a specific holster for it, and this fits my universal holster. I just ordered one yesterday, actually, taking advantage of the Black Friday sales. So that'll be the only time that's attached. But just for the rest of the video, it'll have this underneath. This is polymer, doesn't weigh anything, so it won't change anything. We're going to get a couple shots out for you guys. I'm going to load up. I should say that this uses proprietary mags, so they don't work with your other 2011 mags, but they're very inexpensive compared to those Staccato mags and especially MBX mags and stuff. So they don't work with your other 2011 mags, but they are very affordable, and they are pretty nice. We've tossed them around. Like I said, it has 2,000 to 3,000 rounds through it, so no issues yet. A couple rounds in. It comes with 3 mags. So here we go. First shots. So, I know you guys can pick it up, and we're going to get slow-mo for you guys today. This thing is stupid flat. I was going slow. It's stupid flat, guys. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. The felt recoil on this pistol is, and we're clear here, the felt recoil on this pistol is not so much muzzle flip, but you get more this way, right? You get it back towards you, so you get it more in your palm, which is fine. I don't really care for that. And I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, it's crazy how little recoil this has. It's ridiculous. Like I told you, this is not anywhere in the same ballpark as my Staccato. It's actually $2,000 less than my Staccato, and I rather shoot this than that Staccato. Not to say the Staccato is not a great firearm. It is, and I like the coating that they use better. This just outperforms it like crazy, and I don't think that the coating justifies the extra money I'm paying for it. As far as performance, this is pulling away. This grip is ridiculous. Double undercuts right here are perfect for me. The mag well This is an empty mag, guys. The gun is clear. The mag well just perfect every time. Every time. So if you're a competitive shooter, you know, you drop your mag and it immediately, right? You just straight in, right? The staccato doesn't bring that, which is, you know, I'd like to say I love the staccato, but this just offers so much at the price point. It's ridiculous. And the optic system that it offers is called BAO from Bul. And what it has is it has a lug in the center of it so that the screws themselves aren't taking all the torque from the pressure. It's that lug in the center of the plate. It's really cool. It comes with plates for most optics. It comes with 3 plates. It's amazing, guys. We're gonna run some different drills for you guys. We'll get some slow-mo. But yeah, guys, first thoughts for you guys. It's insane. The performance is ridiculous. The triggers, I mean, let me show you guys. This is the take-up. So that's your take-up. And then this is your, we're at the wall. That's our break. Reset. Right there. And break. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, I will say this. This gun is violent, okay? This is not, if you haven't ever shot a ported gun, this is ridiculous. This gun, I have a lot of ported guns, and this is different. It's really in your face. It's like, I mean, you have a ton of pressure building your face from it, which I don't really mind. It's very loud. This is a very, very loud gun because of the ports, but I think it's totally justified by the performance. All right, guys, so we're gonna get some slow-mo footage for you guys. I'll do 3 normal shots, regular cadence, and then we'll do some double taps so you guys can see that. So we'll do 3 and 3 so you guys can see that. And we're shooting just regular 115, nothing special. This thing chews through ammo is the only thing I would say. It's so fast that you go through rounds so fast. But here we go. All right, time for double taps. Safety on. You guys will see the footage. It's insane, guys. Like, there is no recoil with this gun. This gun has, like, those ports are doing so much for it that it is violent. Like I said, like, you can see the pressure from the front. But, oh, we had a case not eject there. We had a failure to eject on the last round. The thing was wanting to lock back. We're clear now. But I will say this. I think that the ports are doing so much for this pistol that it's almost like you have to, whenever you shoot something else, you have to relearn it, because with this comes a recoil on other pistols, you're like trying to fix your grip and you're anticipating and stuff, and this thing does so much for you that you tend to shoot low the first couple times when you shoot it. So it does take a little bit of getting used to with such little recoil. But performance wise, I don't know if I've ever shot anything like this. My buddy has a Staccato XC, and it's about $2,500 to $3,000 more than this. And he shot this when we had first got it, and he told me, like, this is exactly what he told me. He was like, I love my XC, and I do think the XC shoots a little better. I don't know if it shoots $3,000 better than this. And at the end of the day, you're in it for the performance, right? And I'm not a good enough shooter to get all the performance out of this or the XC, but even for somebody like me, it makes a noticeable difference. What we're going to do now is we're going to get some accuracy tests. We're going to step back to maybe 20 yards and get 5 shots down range for you guys. I have some different ammo I want to use for that. And then we'll see where we're at. I have some of this stuff, and this is match ammo. This is not a defensive round at all. It's just a little bit more accurate. And then in here, we have 3 regular FMJs. We're going to go on the left dot. There's a camera down range for you guys, and this is offhand We're not going to go off a bench or anything for you guys. We're closer to 20 yards out, and we'll see how we do. On the left is the FMJs. We got 3. Let me turn my dot down. And more. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go 3 of the of the accuracy match rounds on the right side. Okay, I shot more than 3. I shot 5 because I either pulled the first or the second one with that, but we'll go down range and we'll look at that footage. Let's take a look. On the left, we shot regular 115 grain, regular FMJs. Look at that group, about 2 MOA group. I would say it's about 2 inches spread apart at 20 yards on my hand, not off a bench rest. And this is about 1.5 inches here. There's 2 in here, guys. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but there's 2 rounds in here, and the camera we had up front will definitely pick it up. There is 2 rounds in that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one I pulled. That's pretty impressive, guys, I'm just an average shooter. My dot's not on. I zeroed in at 7 yards, I believe, so my dot's a little off. That's ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's super impressive for what this is doing, and this is geared towards performance, right? So I love that. And it's a 4 1/4 inch barrel. So getting that accuracy at 20 yards, not on a bench, to me is very, very impressive. We're going to shoot some bill drills for you guys and see how fast we can get our bill drills. And we'll wrap up this review for you guys. All right, guys, so we're going to shoot our bill drills. We're about 5 yards out. Just take a couple steps back. We got the shot timer here from the holster. 6 shots. See what we can do. All right, missed cue for me, missed count. 164 on 5 shots. Let's go again. All right, I'm a big 5-shot guy. 184, 5 shots. I'm gonna count this time, guys. I'm not smart enough to count 6 shots, it seems like. Here we go. That was 6 at 179. I'm gonna grab another mag and we'll go again. All right. So 190. We'll do 1 more for you guys. Actually, we'll do 2 more. Try to really speed it up. All right, so I had trigger freeze in that one. I know you guys could tell that was a 165 for 5 shots. I had trigger freeze. Let's pull that last one. Let me see if we have enough in here. Yeah, we do. All right, let's do that last one. Oh, okay. All right, so what happened there is, when I had that trigger freeze, had a failure to eject, and that was in there. Should have noticed that. We'll go again for you guys and load one up. Put that in there for you guys. Showing you guys all the bloopers. Here we go. 6 shots, 164. Guys, this thing is making any average shooter like myself look good. What I love about this, and we have 3 rounds in here, plus 1 in here. One thing I want you guys to focus on, this pistol, when you're shooting fast, right? one thing it's doing is that it's not elevating this way. It stays here. Like when I shoot my other 2011s, after the third, fourth round, even though my grip is still tight, it's having a tendency to take off on me. This is keeping it flat. So I'll demonstrate you guys with 4 shots. We're gonna go super fast with 4 shots, and we'll actually count them to see how fast we're going. So that was 5 shots, 4 shots, in 0.73. And the beauty of that is that the gun's not taking off on me. It's not, it's staying still. It's doing the work for me. All I have to do is work on a nice, tight, firm grip, and the gun does the rest. To give you my final thoughts, right? Like I've told you, I've put about 3,000 rounds for it, maybe more now. And guys, I'm in love with this thing. Now, what is this? Who is this geared for? So I think there's 2 different people this is geared for. The first is the people who want to get into 2011s. This isn't by no means an affordable 2011, let's say like a T-Sauce, right? But if you save, like let's say the Prodigy, MSRP on the Prodigy is $14.99, okay? MSRP on this is $18.50 for the non-ported model, and $19.50 for the ported model, which we have here, or $20.50 for the ported model, which we have here. I think that even though you're giving up a little bit more cash, I think it's worth it. I think it's well worth it because you're getting so much more for that money. So I think for the people who are looking for an entry 2011, I think this is huge. And for the people that are looking on whether, you know, you want a staccato, I think this rivals a staccato really well, guys. This gun is unbelievable. The performance it's giving you is ridiculous. I think out of the box, what it's offering you, most staccatos don't come with optic plates. This does. You've seen the shooting. It's pretty cold out here today. It's 38 degrees, and we're freezing, but it still shot well, regardless of how bad of a shooter I am, right? The gun performed, and that's what I've liked about this, is that even though today's the only day we've had 2 failures to eject, I noticed, and we'll post it. If it becomes an issue, guys, we'll post it. We're transparent. You know, we're not getting paid to do these reviews. This thing is giving you so much for your money. And personally, if I had to go back and pick just one at around, let's say under $4,000, that's what I'm taking. So thank you guys for checking in, tuning in to the channel. This is Tag Zone Reviews, and we're out.